Hey, my Liptons. So I wanted to come in here and this is gonna be a roast. This is gonna be a roast, and it also and at first I wasn't planning on doing this video because I don't know this lady. I don't know the singer, um, Ingrid Address or I don't know how you say her last name. You know, apparently she's a country singer. Y'all already know I don't listen to country music like that, but I did see her rendition of the national anthem, and I was freaking hot. Like I was freaking hollering since last night, y'all. I've been hollering since last night. But at first when I watched the video and of course I was laughing in the comment section, I had me cackling. I was like, okay, I'm going to leave it at that. But the more I thought about the bombing of the national anthem by these celebrities, um also for the fact that the statement which I'm going to talk about, her claiming that she was drunk during the thing, the more I think about it, and then also just reflecting on the singers that we have today, the fact that this was the best that they can do, the people from the baseball people, the MLB, what's called Major League Baseball or Major League Baseball. This is the best that they can do. They didn't do a background check on Miss Ingrid. They didn't do, you know, they didn't get their sources out there. They didn't see her performances. Maybe that this is the best that they can do. And now this woman is a laughing stock all over the country. And also just looking at just really reflecting on the artists and the music that is out today. And I also want to drag the American music industry too. I want to drag us. We need to be dragged because it makes absolutely no sense how we go from greats like Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Prince, Lionel Richie, Bon Jovi, okay? Like we have greats, Cher, you know, James Brown. We have so many great artists, from the past that have, cemented themselves in, cemented their legacies within this industry, only to go from that to like how many years later to like this mediocrity, this horrendous singing of in 2024. And of course this has been happening for a very long time, but it goes to show you where honestly, I know a lot of people in the comments are like, this is a represent, Ingrid's, national anthem singing bombing is representative of, 2024, us as a country in 2024. But really, this really represents us for the past maybe 2 decades now. There has been a downward spiral on the talent that the American music industry has been producing, and we're getting exposed on the main stage, okay? And it is across the board. We barely have any great vocalists left within this industry. We barely have any great, even if you're not a great vocalist, at least go get some fucking vocal training. Y'all guys have enough money. Y'all have enough money to go get some vocal lessons to practice, but y'all refuse to do it. Y'all refuse to do it. And honestly, it's tiring. It's annoying. So obviously I went from, laughter and, okay, like, this is just like a one-off thing. It was funny, whatever. But then it's just like, the more I think about it, I'm just like, wow, like this Ingrid, and it's well, no, all shade. But this Ingrid Andress girl, she definitely would have never been, she would have never even been in anywhere near this industry in the 80s, in the hell, even in the early 90s, in the 90s in general. I think that, the 2000s was really like when they're starting to really put in very few singers that weren't really great vocally, but a majority of the singers that were out there were still great vocalists. And now it has just been going downhill ever since. So, before I get to that, let's just discuss what's been happening for the first 2 days. So, like I said, I don't know this lady. I never heard of her before a day in my life. I go on Shade Room. They said that, this woman, sang the national anthem at the MLB. And I was like, okay, let me listen to it. And y'all, y'all, at this point, even now, it's been what, 2 days now. I still don't think that she's getting dragged enough. I still don't think that Ingrid is getting dragged enough. Y'all need, for those that did not watch her rendition of the national anthem, I suggest you guys go watch it on YouTube. I know we dragged Fergie a lot. We dragged what's his name? Carl Lewis. We dragged them. But this woman right here, at this point, I might even feel like it's safe to say that she done this shit on purpose, because it's like, you got your ass up there in front of thousands of people, and now you coming out talking about you drunk. That's a whole different conversation. I'm about to get to that right now. But you got up there, you were singing as if your vocals were getting ran over by a truck, by a boat, fell off a building. This Ingrid chick sounded a hot damn. This is more than a hot mess. This was horrific. It was horrendous. And honestly, this is where like I miss the American Idol of the early 2000s. I miss the Simon Cowell of the early 2000s, the Paula Abdul, the Randy Jackson. Because had this bitch gone in front of the audition room of American Idol and she would have sung like this, drunk or no drunk, they would have tore her to pieces. And to me, it's really just reflecting on how much, we don't hold these musicians accountable anymore when they bomb or when they fuck up live. We're so fucking, like, we always want to be coddling them. Like, let me tell you. So after her ass was getting dragged, and rightfully so, even though I don't think that she's getting dragged enough, the way y'all guys dragged Fergie, and rightfully so, but this Ingrid, she was way worse than Fergie, way worse. So she releases this statement on her Instagram page. So she says, I'm not gonna BS y'all. I was drunk last night. I'm checking myself into a facility today to get help. I need the help that I need. That was not me last night. I apologize to the MLB, all the fans in this country. I love so much for that rendition. I'll let y'all know how rehab is here. It's super fun. And you see, this statement is bullshit. She's talking about, I'm not gonna bullshit. This statement is bullshit. And of course, I go into the comment section. Of course, there's some, there's the upper comments, they were still dragging her. But then I see a bunch of other comments. It's probably her, whatever fans that she has. I don't know who the hell's listening to her. But, it's okay, my love. Just come back better than ever. We love you. We da-da-da-da-da. We want you to be... And it's like, it's so fascinating to me. It's so fascinating to me because it's like, in a way, we did grow up from the days where, like, in the Apollo Theater, where if your ass comes onto that stage and you don't give us your tens, your ass is getting booed out the building. And now, in 2024, even though this girl clearly does not know how to sing, drunk or no drunk, alcohol or no alcohol, she does not know how to sing, and yet you have people in the comment section coddling her as if she's some kind of baby. First of all, even if, let's say she was drunk, why the hell are you going to be out here drinking freaking alcohol when you're about to be in front of the MLB audience, about to sing the national anthem, knowing that people in the past have bombed it before, but there also have been great singers that have, done a great job singing the song. Why would you indulge in alcohol before you go on stage? That's number one. And that actually shows the respect that she has for her craft, for, even the fact that she even got this opportunity. That really shows the amount of respect and value she has for that. So y'all do with that information what y'all will. Number two, like, but then again, it's also the people that recruited her. It's like, from what I've seen so far in the songs, because I actually went to go, I'm like, does she really sing? Is she really this bad? I heard one song. Let me tell you something. This girl is like she's not no singer like that. She has no vibrato. She doesn't have a big voice. Like, she's just very monotone, very like not even chill. Like, it's just like talking. Like, she's just basically talking. Like, the songs that I sing in some of the videos that I've done is like I sing. I actually think I'm a better singer than this Ingrid girl. I really do. I really really do. So that's number two. Number three, the MLB should have done their research and they should have chose better. I don't understand how y'all guys chose. Like, and there's many other country singers that y'all could have chose from that most likely have great. Where was Carrie Underwood? Keith Urban. Like, where are those artists? Where are they? Get. There are some country singers that has some good voices. I don't understand how this was y'all choice. And maybe it's the whole Grammy nominated, the 4-time Grammy nominated thing that got y'all, mesmerized. That's why y'all chose her to sing this. But that don't mean shit, because the Grammys are a bunch of scammers. They just out here handing out nominations, handing out awards to people that don't deserve it. We've been dragging them for years. So that don't mean shit. And clearly it definitely does not mean shit, because the fact that Ingrid got 4 Grammy nominations is insane to me. Is insane to me when she cannot sing. So this was a bunch of bullshit, and her fans started coddling her and saying, "Oh my God, this is why none of y'all would have never survived during like the whole early seasons of American Idol, when they were really going at these people. If you came into that audition room, singing like as if you have a stick, just someone stuck a stick up your ass, they will drag you. The Apollo Theater, the same thing. You come out there in front of that audience, you sing as if you have like a cat has been run over, they're gonna drag you. And it really shows how very sensitive and very like, I don't know, like, it seems like just watered down we just become as a society, where we're just accepting at this point, not even mediocrity, but horrendous quote unquote talent that we have today. And that goes for what's going on and honestly, this Ingrid chick is reminiscent of what's going on in the music industry today. The music industry, to me, I personally think at this moment, I think the music industry is dying. I think that, now we have just a bunch of industry plants. Like I said, we have the Ice Spices, who I personally, for me, I think is an industry plant. We have, Sexy Reds, who I also think is an industry plant. It's just, and not only just that, we also have a couple of singers that might not quote unquote be industry plants, but because of like, their look, their image, they get pushed to the moon, even though, they're horrible, mediocre singers. And I think about that with a couple of artists, and there's no shade. I think about, honestly, some singers that I think that are very mediocre to me, Camila Cabello, you know? Who else is popping out here? Even Charlie XCS is no shade. I just don't care for her. I just don't care for her like that. We don't have that top, just amazing talent that we used to have, in this industry. And these are the kind of artists that, the American music industry has been pushing onto, the American public, making it seem as if, this is okay, well, this is the best that we have and y'all need to accept it. It is like, no. It's no. There are very few singers now where I'm like, you know what? These are great singers. These are like singers that I'm like, they have longevity. I can see them being here. Even the ones that have, been here for 10 years and they're still going, like the Ariana Grandes. Like the, hell, we're going to talk, even though Beyonce's been here way longer, she's been here for a very long time. But like, when you have the Beyoncés of the world, Ariana Grandes of the world, who's pop, who else is out here doing their thing? Singers. That's the thing. That's how you know. That's how you know they're all gone. Oh my God, they all passed away, or they're all retired or gone. But it's like, and of course some of the new, even though Victoria Monet is not a newbie, she's been writing for a long time, but she's also very talented as well. I will say this: Victoria Monet is very talented, but she's also somewhat unoriginal. That's another issue too that I have with the music industry. It's like there's a lot of unoriginal thoughts and creativity that's going around. Everybody's trying to cosplay. Everybody's trying to become paying homage. Even though I have no issue with that, it's just that there comes to a point where you got to put a cap on it. It's like, okay, show me what you can do. And I feel like looking at Victoria Monet, it's like, okay, MJ, inspiration. Janet Jackson inspiration, Sierra inspiration, it's like, okay, like who is Victoria Monet? Who are you exactly? Let me see, what can you show to me of your creativity? Okay. And also looking at Coco Jones, Coco Jones is also on the rise. You know what I mean? Jelly Bean is very popular. So it's like, for me, I just feel like the talent, and this is across the board: hip hop, rap, R&B, pop, country. Like, I just feel like there's no form of just like amazing talent coming out of any of these genres. Everything is so generic. Everything is so whack, mediocre. The lyrics are mediocre. You know, Chloe Bailey, another one too. Great, amazing singer, amazing singer. Oh my God, I said Chloe Bailey's an amazing singer. Amazing singer. But Chloe Bailey comes, especially now in 2024, she comes across as just a cover artist. Like, she go on YouTube, do a cover of other people's songs, and that's it. All of Chloe Bailey's songs either have no replay value, the lyrics are mediocre. So it's just like, like the ones that do have the talent, it's like either the writers or whoever, the producers, are just trash. And it's like, when we look at some of the legends or some of the people that we were like, wow, like they're cemented within this industry. When you look at Adele, when you look at Mariah Carey, when you look at Whitney Houston, even though I personally don't like Madonna as an artist, but whatever, yeah, I like her. Prince, Michael Jackson, the Bon Jovi's on the, so it's just like, where is that? Like, where is our Michael Jackson of 2024? Not to say like, they have to cosplay, but like, where is that male figure where they can dance, they can sing, they have amazing music that has replay value, that from the first listen that this song is gonna last a lifetime? Where is that now in 2024? Where are the amazing singers? Where are the singers that can actually sing without no damn autotune? And of course, people might say Usher, or even Chris Brown, but it's like, not to say, don't get me wrong, Usher is very much so an icon. I have to give him his 10s. But I don't know. Hell, where is the Usher of 2024? I mean, Usher's still here. He's doing his thing. We love us some Usher. But, we love, mostly love Confessions and so forth. That, not even that, the Justin Timberlakes of the world. Where's the Justin Timberlakes of the world? Where is, like, just so many singers. Even didn't I just do a video too, like, what, earlier this year or last year, about, the boy bands? What happened to our boy bands now? Now everybody's listening to international music, K-pop music or something. It's like, where is our NSYNCs? Where is our Backstreet Boys? Where the music industry is just at such a low point where I honestly did not think that we'll get here. And this is the result of it. Okay? This Ingrid chick is reminiscent of the music industry in its totality. Trash, uninspiring, and horrendous. She's reminiscent. Her rendition of the national anthem is reminiscent of that. Okay, and nobody can tell me nothing about that. Y'all can get mad at me. Y'all can be like, oh, you're mean. Maybe she does have an alcoholic problem. Okay, girl, if you had an alcoholic problem, and some people pointed this out too. Some of these artists, if you look back at Whitney Houston, if you look back at Marvin Gaye, go research their history. Okay, sometimes and it's no shade, but like some of those artists were bugged out on drugs, cocaine. Okay, it's giving coke on that booger sugar. They were on that stuff, and guess what? They were still performing their asses off. Michael Jackson, another one too. It's no shade, but like he was also, but still performing his ass off. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it that, oh well, she was on drugs. And if that was the case, if you know that alcohol affects you that badly, then you should have said, you know what? I think I'm gonna step aside. I'm not feeling well. Release a statement that you're not feeling well. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna humiliate myself and step back. But your ass drunk alcohol the day of, had a couple of drinks, and your ass came out there and you looked a mess. Now you need to catch these jokes, you need to catch these hands, and you need to catch these roasts. So I don't feel bad for her. At the end of the day, we have dragged people for less. Okay, I don't give a damn if she was all alcohol. Okay, then you shouldn't have performed. If you had so much of an alcoholic issue, that should have been informed too. If honestly, the MLB needs to get their refund back. If they paid her for this, they need to have a refund. They need to get their refund back because this was atrocious. This was atrocious. Okay, and it's unacceptable. And honestly, I actually think it's gonna get worse from here. We're just gonna continue to have singers that sound a freaking mess. And it's like, yo, if you know that you don't have the best vocals and you're already in the music industry, you're a 4-time Grammy nominated artist, why not just go get some vocal lessons, some vocal training? Like, what is so hard about that? What is so hard about that? It's a mess. It's a mess. I just hate that we're not producing our best anymore. We're just not producing our best within this industry. And us as the consumers, that's why I listen to older music. I listen to 90s music, early 2000s music. I listen to some international music. But even international music, I listen to the older songs from over there. Because even they're true. That's a whole different conversation about international music that's going on right now. Especially to the Bollywood music that I listen to. So, whole different conversation. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to get that off my chest. Because I think that, this really pissed me off. At first I was laughing, it was so bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I need to go watch it because it's so bad. But I need to get that off my chest because I just thought that it's so reminiscent of where the music industry is today with talent. So y'all guys, so much you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get up to 1,000 subscribers. Thank y'all so much, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.